Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to another video of Salesforce Makes Sense. This is Himanshu. We are continuing our Lightning Web Component series. If this is the first video you're watching, I would suggest you start from chapter 1 of Lightning Web Components. That will help you grasp the concepts from the beginning, and it would help you streamline your learning. Alright, and in the last tutorial, we talked about the browser support and the JavaScript support. In this tutorial, we'll talk about the security side of it. So, with Lightning Web Components, there's a concept and there's a thing called Lightning Web Security and Locker Services or Locker Security, right? Now, what is security? Security comes in consideration whenever there's compliance, whenever there's scope of, hacking or stealing or, phishing or, any kind of sniffing. It is always important that whenever you are using any technology, you have to ensure that your framework, your work is safe, right? It is not exposed or it is not available for people to mess with or play with. That's where Lightning Web Security, which is the latest security framework, comes into picture, and Locker services also come into the picture. Okay, we'll talk about both of them. We'll understand the differences, and that will clear your head around it. Okay, now the first thing that I want you to understand is that LWC enforces secure coding practices by restricting access to certain global objects. Now, what is a global object? This might look like Greek to you right now, right? But global window access is nothing but being able to control the entire browser window. Okay, if I take you to, let me just see if I can take you to the browser, right? This is the window. Cool. If I were to open google.com, this is the entire window that you have in your hand, right? And if I go ahead and say inspect, if I go to console, let's see if I am able to look at the window. So if you see the window element, the document element, right? These are more like the entire window content, everything that comes in here, right? If you look at this, you see everything about the window is available to you, correct? You see all the methods, all the event listeners, all the API information, all the local storage, and a lot of it is available here, correct? Now, what does LWC do? When you are actually accessing the Lightning Web Components within Salesforce, what happens is this window access is not available to you. You cannot actually directly use the window and manipulate things like that. That is where the Lightning Web Security and the Locker Security ensure that you don't have access to those objects. Okay, and whatever you can do is very much limited. You cannot do just anything on using that particular object. Those are global objects. You see, I use the window keyword. This is nothing but an object, right? Document is an object. There are other objects, but some of the global objects are restricted, meaning you cannot directly use them. What does that do? That prevents any kind of security slippage. Because see, if I'm giving you access to this entire browser, what can you do here? You can actually click on my email ID, right? You can open my email address. You can send out an email to someone asking for $10,000. You can actually write a sorry email to someone. You can do a lot of things, right? You can mess my search history. You can do a lot of things here, correct? When I give access to you, the entire thing. But if I give you access to this page with some restrictions, you cannot really do much, correct? That's where this Locker services and the Lightning Web Security comes into picture. Make sense? All right, now Locker services, which is one kind of a security concept, enforces a very strict isolation between components, which ensures safety and security. Now, Locker services was the current security mechanism, and Lightning Web Security is the next gen. If you see the third point, it is the next gen, or it is the newer security framework. Now, the problem with Locker services was that it was too much secure, right? Sometimes you have to actually trust a bit and open up, right? For example, if I talk to you and you are a good person and we connect and we have a good relationship since 8 to 10 years or 12 years or 20 years, I might give you access to certain things, correct? But Locker services was not like this. The security was always strict and every component was isolated, meaning the scope of sharing information wherever required was also not possible. That's where Lightning Web Security comes into the picture, wherein there is a balance of security plus trusting so that performance and scalability is better. All right, that's the basic idea between Locker services and LWS. So LWC is Lightning Web Components, LWS is Lightning Web Security. Do not mess it up. All right. So if someone asks you on an interview, do you know about LWS? And you say, yeah, LWC is a component, is a technology that is replacing Aura. No, you're wrong. LWS is Lightning Web Security. All right. And that's a security framework. This is more like a governance that ensures that whatever you do with your Lightning Web components is protected behind the scenes, and you do not do anything that can compromise the security of your browser or your components or your business. All right. On that note, let's understand the key differences by looking at a table again. I'm loving these tables. I hope you are loving it too. And it is very clear and crisp so that you understand the concepts better. In terms of the scope, Locker service is designed or pretty much for Aura or LWC, any kind of components. Okay. However, Lightning Web Security, as the name suggests, is for Lightning Web components only, LWC only. Which means if you are currently working on an Aura component, what kind of security framework will operate on it? Locker services. But if you're working on LWC, LWS will be designed for it, will be used for it. Okay. Again, LWC is lightweight, so for sure LWS is also going to be lightweight, which makes it faster, and Locker services are a bit more slower. All right. In terms of the third point, the JavaScript access, LWS provides a bit more flexibility because it kind of considers a portion of trust that, okay, it is reliable, let's go ahead and trust it, and let's keep a balance. You share this information, I will give you this information, let's communicate in a healthy way, secure way. However, Locker services are not that open. They are more like that introvert friend who does not open up even if you feed him with anything. All right. So it restricts the JavaScript APIs, Locker service, meaning it kind of creates trouble when you actually want to access any third-party systems. Okay. And whenever you have to incorporate any third-party library, you have to ensure that it is compatible with your Locker services. But if it is not, then you have to actually make changes, look at alternate options and all of that nonsense. Okay. However, with LWS and LWC, the integration with most parties is seamless. You just need to set up some basic configuration and you can go ahead and use it. So it's more like LWS is the friendly neighbor, okay, who can create trouble. So you keep a boundary, but you are still kind of okay that, keep the key. If my delivery parcel comes, you collect it. That kind of a requirement. Okay. The Locker service, that if any delivery comes, this person will open the package, use it and throw it. All right. Very weird examples, but I don't know what am I trying to say, but I hope you are getting the idea. Okay. And with that, I want you to think like this. I've given another example. Locker service. In case of a Locker service, think like this. Every person in the kitchen is given their own locked cabinets. All right. Let's say we are 5 people in the room. Everyone has been given 2 drawers of their own appliances, their own utensils, and you can go ahead and cook. But I cannot use your utensils. I cannot use your cabinet. No one is allowed to borrow or touch anything from anyone that is not theirs. What will this do? This will ensure that no one shares anything with anyone, because what if the appliance that I take from you is not good and it has an electric current on it, or it is faulty, right? What if the utensil that you have is broken or cracked, or it is not good for me, it is not safe for me? So people cannot share resources even though it is safe or unsafe. All right. But you can say that, yeah, I am safe and secure because I am just using my stuff. So you know what is your stuff and you use your stuff. You're not compromising your safety irrespective of anything. That is Locker service for you. All right. Lightning Web Security, on the other hand, is all the 5 of us are in the kitchen. We are given some common utensils and appliances and cabinets. Each one of us can use and share and collaborate and do all of that work, which will make the process faster and smoother. And it is kind of understood that there will not be any misuse or any damage, but you can share it with one another, because there is the understanding that, yeah, it is still safe. It is in a safe space. So feel free, balance and share. That is basically Lightning Web Security model for you. Okay. So in terms of giving relaxation, Lightning Web Security gives a bit more of relaxation to the security policies. Okay. Whereas Locker service does not. However, Locker service does not come in handy. See, ideally it is very important that, yeah, security should be first. Security should be very important. But at some places you might not be compromising it, but you might be balancing it with some benefits, right? That's where Lightning Web Security comes in handy. All right. I hope that entire lecture of, security, cabinets, introvert neighbors, and all of that stuff made sense to you, just put on the comment that now you understand what locker services are and what Lightning Web Security is, and you understand the difference. Okay, what I also want you to do here onwards is, wherever you see these examples that I am putting, these analogies, you also try to come up with some example of your own and give me an example, like what could be locker service versus what could be Lightning Web Security. All right, great. That's all I wanted to talk about in this particular tutorial. I will see you in the next one. Bye.